Go.
Man, welcome everyone. This has been Q2 Raw Gaming, the page of yours truly standing here amongst you. Me making this video today, I was having a big issue. Everyone knows that I'm a big WWE supporter, original wrestling territory, full supporter. Okay, but I've noticed they took Fabulous Moolah's name off of the upcoming women's battle royal. Okay, I think that's real foul and fraudulent of the WWE for that. Okay, now they bring up all these accusations that she's done. I'm not saying she didn't do it, but what I'm saying is if you bring dirt on Moolah, you need to bring dirt on all of the promoters. Okay, because there was guys back then that didn't even want to go to certain territories anymore after their first introduction to them due to a lot of what we would call scandals nowadays. But back in the 50s and 60s and 70s, things that Moolah was doing was kind of typical known in the business. She was having those girls to go with the promoters, so guess what? All the promoters knew what was going on. So if it was a major problem then, why didn't anybody say anything in the late 70s, maybe around WrestleMania 1 when he wanted her to come in and screw Wendy Richter over for the title? Why that wasn't mentioned then? Or even in 1998 when she came back with her final run with Mae Young? Why that wasn't mentioned? All of this is being brought up while number one, she's deceased. Number two, when she's finally getting honored in something, then they bring all this to the table. And a lot of these fans that's really making these videos and a lot of interviews about it haven't even been a fan probably since the Bret Hart era of 1993. They know nothing about the territory days. Because if Moolah is being put in that lane for being blamed for all those actions that she's accused of, then a lot of other promoters need to as well. Even maybe some that's been inducted into the Hall of Fame. See, nobody digs up dirt. Go dig up dirt on people that's already in the Hall of Fame and you will probably find out a lot of the similarities what they're trying to put Moolah in the category with. Another major thing is, you really want to know some truth? It's the ones that's no longer really in the business anymore. Okay, that's not really getting paid, don't have anything much to lose, that's been in there firsthand and get out to really tell you the whole full truth. Brickhouse Brown, number one. Coco Beware, number two. A lot of others. I don't really want to name drop. I can name drop a lot of promoters probably in the same lane as Moolah, but that's not my business. That's not my lane. I'm not here to slander them. They haven't done anything to me. My whole purpose for this video is that this is a very contradictory thing to pull her name from the Battle Royal due to what y'all claim that she's done. Not saying she didn't do it, but what I'm saying is all territories and promoters engaged in the same thing. So it puts a black eye on the whole business. Y'all just taking one specimen. How you gonna have Moolah do these favors with the girls for the promoters, but the promoters don't report it then? Why 30 to 40 years later? Questionable. Because you're only doing it when she's being honored. Come on. And a lot of them promoters right now, for your top stars, dig a lot of research. Stars in the late 90s, mid 90s, hell, late 80s. You know, it's a lot of dirt. A lot of dirt. But for her to just be picked and excluded out of everybody what's been actually going on in this industry, man, since the 40s, what I actually know about, that's just wrong. She's being weeded out. If y'all gonna pick one name, call all the names. Because then it'll be so many eyebrows raised on a lot of individuals in the business to whereas the whole entertainment business nowadays, as they want to call it, will have a huge black eye on it. So it's just something to actually think about. They snatched her name from the Battle Royal knowing that this will be a high discrepancy rate. But I already know what it's towards. It's for public relations. It's because a lot of other people that dug up dirt in the closet maybe and now want to put a black out on her because she's perished. Makes no sense, man. I really can't get with this and understand it. And I'm very appalled that they would do it. You know, many scandals as the WWE has had, many individuals that they had to let go for public relations and then bring back again low key. Come on. Once again, do your own research. I don't have to name drop it, but this all has happened, man. This wrestling in the territory days was a dirty, grimy business, real Wild West. But the fans loved it. A lot of them guys, the things that they did behind closed doors, all of them is guilty. Everybody is guilty for something. Certain things just never came out. Skeletons in their closet, fully, to the highest degree. But I'm gonna put out, and please share this video, tag it on. If they pulling Moolah out and pinpointing her, pinpoint everybody in the business, is what I'm saying. Let's call out a whole lot of other names. Let's call out gay promoters who was asking favors for you to get a top spot in the business. Let's call them out. Who was doing that? Once again, not really my business to name drop, but I know who is who. So if I get any kind of discrepancies coming back, I won't say I will fully engage to tell you all, because it's not really my business. It's not my place. But it's wrong on WWE's part to let the public dictate the measure that you've just taken. You know, I don't understand that. And Vince, you've been bigger than that. He is. You know, you tell the people what they want. You bring them in. If they don't like it, tell them F you. Keep it moving. Don't let the door hit you in the ass, man. Don't come back. Don't buy the product. Don't buy any merchandise. Don't have to look at it anymore. That should be your response to it, instead of actually changing the name, because she is a pioneer. You know, and a lot of the pioneers' backgrounds is not squeaky clean. The only thing of it about it is that it never came to the forefront. And this is about a lot of stars, man. A lot of these people idols. You know, social media is destroying a lot of credibility for people in the business that's actually been there. You know. And another thing for Moolah, what I will say in closing, is that no one said anything when they was getting paid for her doing the favors, these girls, like the promoters. Everybody collected the cash. But no one's collecting cash anymore. And she's dead. So I guess when you're useless and you're no good and we don't need you anymore, then that's the time when everybody want to kind of throw shade on you, which is very wrong. And another thing about the girls, when they say the girls, she say how Moolah slipped her a roofie and tried to sexually assault her. Okay, let me ask y'all this. You a wrestler, female, grown woman, not a child that's being sexually molested or anything. She take advantage of you. You didn't beat Moolah's ass? I'm just saying. You a wrestler, you actually fight it, right? Can you imagine somebody trying to take advantage of Charlotte? Doubt it. Take advantage of Natalia? Doubt it. Trying to take advantage of Becky Lynch? Doubt it. And I can go on and on. I'm saying with nothing coming behind that. Now, if you know what Moolah did to you in 1956 or 1965 or whatever going on, okay? And you come out 30 years later with these proclamations that you have, bullshit. Bullshit. And I don't even see how WWE is even going forward. But thanks once again. I just had to give my input about this Fabulous Moolah situation. WWE, I don't even see how you followed the fans' regards in this. I wouldn't have cared. I'd have said, hey, you don't want to watch the product? Go watch something else. But hey, nowadays it's about that dollar, you know. And now I'm really kind of seeing that you even turn your back on the ones that put blood, sweat, and tears into the business. People that you've used for your accord, and throw them right up under the bus years later when they don't really matter anymore or perished. Q2 Raw Gaming signing out.